So Ian Rappaport reported 49ers defensive coordinator DeMeco Ryans has emerged as the top candidate for the Texans. Sources tell me and Tom Pelissero he's expected to meet with Houston at some point next week after the game. There is mutual interest. If all goes well, he could be their top next head coach. And to me, I actually thought that was kind of surprising, but because you've seen him with past history, we've seen him with previous coaches, we've seen him with Watson. It felt like black players and coaches never really mixed well with Houston Texans, and they never really gave them a fair chance. And if they did, it was to do them pretty dirty. You know, like they never had the same opportunities as other coaches. And walking in the Texans facility, I feel like it's a death trap. It's kind of a setup for failure. So are you surprised not only that they hired DeMeco Ryans, but they also got a black, strong head coach as their number one candidate, and he's actually listening to it? I thought he would have kind of ignored it and moved on to a team like the Broncos that were thrown out there, a team like maybe, I don't know, there's a couple other teams, but what was your take on that?
No, so I thought it was a smart move as well, just because I believe I could be wrong, but I think he was drafted by the Texans. But I know he played for the Texans for a long time. And yeah, so for him playing for a Texan at a young age, he knows the organization. I'm pretty sure really well. Organization for change, but he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows the owner really well, just by being a player. Also too, I feel like the Texans can benefit because obviously we see what the 49ers defense is doing. So if the Texans are able to build off their defense, because obviously defense wins championships. So if they build their defense and then obviously go out and kind of like slowly build the offense, I thought this could be a really good hire right here.
So what's your take on hiring head coaches, like defensive-minded head coaches? Because I always feel like offense, I know defense wins championships, but offense, I don't know, maybe they get you there?
It depends, just because, sometimes too, like if you're a defensive-minded head coach, they let the offensive coordinator kind of like run the show. So
Right.
It does depend on like who the head coach in general, who he hires. I feel like that's why staff is important, low key. Like if you got the right guys on your staff who you can trust and know it's going to do the best job possible, then